It's a family thing. Happy Monday. Rainy, drizzling, kind of cold out here, although it's a beautiful spring day. Got something in the mail today from... I can't read it. Try the World. Try the World.
He can't read backwards.
It was backwards.
Be careful. I got the sides. You just needed to get the top.
That's more difficult. We like the boxes so much we've kept too many of them. They seem to be handy.
This is a different box. Different size box. They're different sizes depending on... You gonna sing for us?
It's a family thing.
Did you poke your eyeball? Is your eye burning?
Well, thank you for coming. I didn't know if you could hear me. Youngman just came around the corner.
My son says the box.
Oh, yes, let's do this.
It's like a rectangle box. I wish I can get this closer to you than my... Here, we're going to get a little bit of me, and then a little bit of him. There we go.
It smells good, unless that's my imagination. I think what I'm smelling is the straw, maybe. Okay, and this is a Portugal box. Does that just come off? Or?
Yeah, pull it out.
Because I didn't want to mess it up. Oh, I was going to tear that thing off.
What'd you do? Hold on, technical difficulties. Did you poke it or get something in it?
My eyebrow. I mean, my eyelash.
An eyelash?
It really hurts.
That's a technical.
So, this is the box. And this is a Try the World exclusive where we can win 2 round-trip tickets to Portugal.
We're there.
That's something we'll have to look into and see what that is. Huh. Okay. What's nice is you could take these and they tell you the different recipes that you can put them in what our box features. Welcome to Portugal. When we think about Portugal, we think of its colorful cobblestone streets, the medieval stone castles that dot its rugged countryside, its endless blue coastline and sun-kissed sand. Living with this picturesque landscape, Portuguese locals are famous for their simple, rustic dishes featuring fresh produce and seafood. This month, we bring you the best of Portuguese cuisine with a sampling of Chef Mendez's favorite pantry staples. Read about each of the items below and then flip your guide over to discover Portugal's most famous culinary traditions, codfish and port.
We'll have to see if there's some fish in here.
What's that?
What we do begin with is some extra virgin olive oil. Olives du Sul Gourmet. An interesting thing about olive oil is it can make smoke. I was heating up a pan yesterday to...
It can make smoke.
It can make smoke. I had my pan hot. I was going to put in some... I don't remember what it was a hamburger. But I put in just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil in my hot pan. All of a sudden the kitchen was filled with smoke. Everybody was coughing and blaming me. But anyway, this is a nice... It's a nice size bottle.
It says this bitter and slightly spicy olive oil is a perfect addition to a variety of dishes. The olive oil used to make it are grown in central Portugal and are cold pressed to preserve their complex aroma and distinct flavor. Use it in Portuguese bacalhau, mix into dressings and substitute for butter.
Be careful how hot your pan is.
I'm trying to... I keep feeling sneezes coming on, and they're not... Hey, which hurt, if anybody understands that.
Well, this is not fish, but we do have some...
Codfish.
It's seasoning. A seasoning packet for codfish.
That would be interesting.
Hands on Earth brand, purely natural, organic herbs, bay leaf and parsley, garlic and sea salt.
This is committed to the sustainability and the quality of their product. Hands on Earth specializes in producing organic herbs and seasonings. Their herb blend, made free of pesticides, is used with cod, though it is delicious with any type of delicate white fish. Garnish a dish or mix into butter.
I bet that would taste good.
Yum.
And before or after, some black tea with apple and cinnamon aroma. This is a product of Portugal, and it's not bags, it's actual tea.
Loose leaf?
Yes, a delicious black tea. Put 1 teaspoon of the tea leaves into a cup, pour boiling water into it. Leave for 5 minutes and then strain the tea leaves and drink hot.
This infusion is made by blending black tea with leaves, flowers, and fruit grown in the mountains of Serra da Estrela in eastern Portugal. Apple and cinnamon aroma makes this tea a wonderful cold weather pick-me-up. Use it after dinner and mix it into a simple syrup or serve chilled with ice.
So we'll have fun. We are a tea drinking family. In fact, that's what I have today is some green tea and honey. Aha, now this we should all enjoy. It's some jam.
Some jam.
Roca pear and port wine jam goes well with, you read it?
No.
Blue cheese. It says blue cheese.
This jam is made with Roca pears and a variety that is native to Portugal and grown exclusively on the country's western coast. The variety is named after Pedro Antonio Roca, the farmer who discovered the variety on his farm centuries ago. Use it as an after-dinner treat to mix into yogurt or spread onto toast.
Or pair it with blue cheese. Maybe on crackers.
I don't do blue cheese.
And I apologize for the facial expressions. I'm stifling some yawns. Not out of fatigue. It's more like just, I think it's the weather.
I'm out of fatigued.
Now,
It's been a long day for me.
this gives me the impression it's hot and I can't even read what the words are.
Looks like sriracha. Meet the chef, a first-generation American born to Portuguese parents. Chef George. I'm introducing you to the chef. Whoops. All right, this is piri hot sauce. So this might be something we might give away. We don't do hot sauce unless. Well, you might try it. A quintessentially, how do you say that?
Quintessentially.
Portuguese condiment, piri hot sauce, was first introduced to Europe in the 15th century when Christopher Columbus came back home with piri peppers. Since then, the sauce has been used throughout the country. They use it in the Portuguese bacalhau. You can use it to season your veggies and mix into a marinades.
So there you go.
I don't do well with hot.
It's an attractive little bottle, though. And so you have to take a look at the way they package this stuff. It's just pretty.
And then we can never get it back.
Yeah,
to
you can
where it
never put
was.
that straw in the same way. We do have some fish. Some mackerel. Sliced mackerel.
Well, Mason will try
and
that.
olive oil.
Mackerel is one of the 3 most commonly fished types of seafood in Portugal. Briosa Gourmet wraps their tins in beautiful packaging reminiscent of the hydraulic tiles, a type of tile work in which organic pigments are pressed into cement and geometric forms. Cook it into fried rice and blend into pesto.
I'm gonna probably taste just really good with a little of this dribble on there. Maybe.
For you.
No, I like canned. It's not mackerel, or the sardines. That's what Mason's been enjoying.
Got into a sardine kick, which is different.
Oh, no. Mentioning the tea and honey, here is honey.
Casa de Purisca specializes in producing the same culinary specialties that company's founders grew up to know and love over 4 generations ago. This natural wildflower honey is delicious with cheese, both mild and strong. Honey and cheese. Use it on after dinner treats, served with cheese, or spread onto appetizers.
We love honey. I think we're down to the very last thing in the box, which is the dessert. Product of Portugal, and it is one of my favorite food groups, cookies.
Food groups.
I love cookies.
Unfortunately, he's a cookie-aholic. You bring cookies in the house, he's the one who will empty them off. Not my son. It will be him. Committed to preserving and we try not to bring cookies in the house. He's the only one that brings them in, and then eats them all.
They cry out to me.
Literally. Committed to preserving the culinary traditions of Portugal, Casa Lucina's cookies are made. See, can't even. He has to get into them right away. Cookies are made according to an old Portuguese recipe. They're crisp and buttery, so it's hard to resist. Finishing the whole box in one setting, which you would. Dip into coffee and crumble into a pie crust.
They look like vanilla wafers. But they taste like lemon cookies. No complaints there.
Just giving you a look at the other side of this. Different recipes and
This has actually been a pretty fun box.
you can pick a recipe and that have these different items that are in the box and use them in these recipes. You can make broiled crusted codfish, spiced mackerel toast. Boy, you took a hard swallow. And then from your box, more reasons to love the snacks. The honey, serve it with cheese on a cheese board. Cookies, dip them into your coffee. Jam, spread it over breakfast toast. Black tea, served chilled with ice. And then ask if you're hungry for more. Check out a magazine at www.magazine.trytheworld.
You know, there's always a gap between when we do these, I was going to say recitals, these videos, and when we do the next one.
I think it's like every 3 months.
Because otherwise, I'm thinking right now we have, it's either a cod or tilapia, some frozen fish up in the deep freeze. We could thaw some of that out.
Why don't you take those little wormy things out first? Because you're not going to get this stuff back in there.
It's part of the decoration. But anyway, if we do that, we'll try to remember.
Okay.
To make
so in this box, we got pear and port wine jam, lemon cookies. I think that was my phone or your phone.
Codfish seasoning. Sakana.
Why don't you put that in that little
I
hole?
should probably taste that just to...
Put that in the hole.
Oh. I think this should go there.
Should go where?
You want to try some hot sauce?
Into that hole. Trying to get these back in somewhat of a position here. We'll never get it back to where it was.
Sardines? No.
Sardines.
Mackerel
That looks like
fillets.
Mackerel. Take mine.
And the honey.
And the tea.
Now some tea.
There we go. I do not know if we have a special code, but if we do, we'll mark them down below. This is Try the World, and I think we get it every 3 months, and I cannot honestly tell you off the top of my head how much it costs.
I don't know.
But it's like every 3 months. You're smushing me, guys.
Yeah, okay.
So here's the box. There's the box.
There's the box.
Take care.
And,
God bless. Mason.
And have a good day.
and what's that song you like to sing?
It's a family thing.
Thank you.
Bye.
You good people.